Welcome back to another fishing
Not catching
podcast.
Yeah, baby.
I think we need to come up with some original music, Brad.
I don't know. That's funky.
It is funky, but it's like literally just the music.
I know. It came with the thing. We rolled with it.
Just kind of stuck with it. Are we even?
Yeah.
There we go. We're all even now. I sound like I sound a little weird today.
Might be the headphones.
Could be. I'm better now. I didn't have them like all the way on my ears.
Yeah.
That might have helped.
Well, we are gathered here today.
I know. We got comments on our last podcast when we were in here with Brant, like this tiny little table.
I know.
We got Jack Moran with us today.
Yakking with Jack.
Yakking with Jack.
Hey, guys.
And we're gonna be talking to him. Buddy of ours been on the tubes for a long time.
Yes.
Long time.
But we're still working out the kinks. I mean, well, I say we haven't really done anything.
No, we haven't worked out any.
But I'll say this: they did get a building, like a
Right.
whole building, because right now you can't see everything that's in this podcast booth right now, but it is still
It's a lot.
It's cluttered.
a bunch of junk. It is very cluttered because we probably should have thought ahead and been like, hey, we probably need like an office space, which we have office space, but it's at the Foley location,
Right.
but we don't have anything here. So anyway, we're very cluttered. The camera is sitting on top of shelving with a bunch of crap on it, and
It's almost gonna fall over.
I
know, I'm like,
yeah, we got to be a little nervous.
It's like shelving on some
Yeah.
cables on a cooler pad, and
Yeah, and we don't have our tech guy here. We didn't announce this. We're just trying to get back in the swing of things.
Yeah.
So we're not fully up and running because we're not even piping our sound out into the store, which we can because we are at the store here in Gulf Shores at Beach Bum Outdoors, and we don't even know how to work our TV.
no,
To get like
eventually
a logo.
that'll like say something.
Yeah,
but
we'll have somebody that'll help us, and
yeah,
and we need a better table, one that we're not like.
a little bit.
I'm like
bigger.
rubbing
touching
over.
these.
You
got soft hands.
You got soft legs.
Dang.
You don't have any hair on your legs.
Things are getting spicy around here.
Do you shave?
No, I'm not a hairy man.
That's okay.
blessed.
That's a good thing.
Just brown skin, baby. Brown skin.
Oh,
If we ever
man.
have 4 people, we're definitely gonna have to have a new table.
we need like a legit
Like
podcast
big
table, something
thing
going on.
here.
But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging
Yeah.
with us. How long have we been doing this podcast now? When did we start? Was it August?
I think
Is that right?
August, September.
So
somewhere around in there.
we're
getting close to a year.
almost a year.
That's
Like
crazy.
what? And when we started the podcast, which we're up and running, right? The website. Wait, I don't even think we've said that.
No,
At
I
all.
don't think so.
So we started this podcast, and we so much has happened
Yeah.
since then. We started this podcast because we wanted to promote our website, Bearded Bum Adventures,
Yeah.
where you can book fishing trips, your stay, like your vacation stays. You can book excursions, like everything all in one place.
Anything down here, you can book it.
Yes, the website's up and running.
It's live.
So if you're listening or watching and you want to check it out, the link is in the description, and you can click on it and go check it out if you want to book anything. It just makes it easy for you. Anyway, that's why we were trying to start this podcast.
Yeah.
But
And then we just got so busy.
along the way, like things changed because I think when we started, I don't know that you knew about the tackle store.
I don't think so.
Stuff at the time. You know that it was still very early stages.
Matt was hiding it from us,
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say anything
keeping
until
it in the closet.
yeah, you know. So when did I told you in the car? We were going
Yeah.
somewhere. Where were we going? I remember
Probably Navarre or Okaloosa, more than likely.
Pier or something. And I don't know how it came up. I don't know if you asked me like what you got going on or
Yeah, and I think we like really started talking a lot about wanting to do the subscription boxes,
Oh, that's right.
and then I think you were just like, "There's some things going on. I haven't told anybody." I was like, "What's it gonna be?"
yeah.
Surprise.
Like we're probably buying a tackle store. And I
Yeah.
was like, "Dang, I
Yeah.
was not expecting that one."
Didn't expect that news. Kind of a big deal. And look, here we are. How freaking weird
know.
is that?
It's wild.
Like from that conversation when we were just riding in the car to now. I mean, it's just weird.
It's insane.
It's so weird.
And there's even other stuff that
See, now,
we can't even talk about.
I
yet.
know. Well, what's cool is okay. So we've finally we are settling into what we thought we would. Not settling, but like we have a great staff.
Absolutely,
Which
they're crushing it.
So and we have been able to be a lot more hands off as far as like the day to day stuff, which is great. And so we've been able to focus back on our content, which is what we want to do, and also focus on moving forward, like
Right.
the thing. So now, like we have so many irons in the fire. I guess Is that what I should
I
say?
think so.
I mean, some
Something
of
like that, I don't
some
know.
of it's very close,
Yeah,
like probably going to happen. Some of it is kind of still like
in the works.
an idea,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
concept, but we have relationships with people. Anyway, there you go, Brad. Get it up.
Yeah.
Is that from the front or the back?
That was from the.
From within, from the deep, from the deep. Anyway, so we have more exciting stuff coming.
Yeah.
Like, and I think people are going to be just shocked that once we start, if not all of it, because I know all of it won't happen, but like if things keep coming out, people are like, oh, what the crap are these guys doing?
What is happening? Who won the lottery?
I know. It's crazy. It is crazy though how like once you kind of just take some risks and you kind of put together something and people start to catch the vision and see what you're doing and how many people get excited about it and want to come alongside what you're doing. Like
Absolutely.
it's really
crazy.
It's really neat.
Speaking of taking risks, our man Jack here, like,
Yeah.
quit his job. How long ago?
Oh,
Not
God.
long ago, right?
Probably like 2 months ago.
Was it 2 months?
Yeah.
Probably,
Alright, 2
maybe
months.
coming up on 2 months.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
tell us about that. Like how I know you've been on YouTube for a long time.
Yeah,
I think
I have.
you started your channel before I even started my channel.
Yeah, we were about the same time, I believe.
Was it? I mean-
I can't remember. It's been so long ago.
I know.
5, 6 years ago, maybe more.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
So and
We're
you
about to find out.
you're gonna when did you post your first video? So how long have you wanted to like when you started your channel? Did you want to go full time? Like was that the
Not
goal?
at first, honestly. When I first started, I was like, I just want some free stuff, free tackle, you know.
Yeah,
That was
from,
my
like,
kind of my goal.
sponsors and stuff?
Yeah, you know, I wanted to fish for a while. Then it started steamrolling. Then I was like, I mean, I can make this work. Then I got financially stable enough, you know, got cars, trucks are paid off, bills
helps.
down. And I was like,
Yeah.
and I got my first real big Facebook check, and I was like,
I'm out. I quit.
Gone. Nice,
That
man.
is awesome.
So what were you doing?
Congratulations.
What was your job?
I was working at a Sin chemical plant. I was a maintenance mechanic, so I'd fix pumps, tear down pipe, valves, did a little bit of pipe fitting and whatnot throughout the years.
You were there for a while, weren't you?
Going on 12 years, yeah.
Dang.
Trade school and all. I was NCCR certified. I mean, that was my moneymaker.
Good benefits and everything, probably. I
Did you
good
lay a
benefits.
lot of pipe there?
Yeah, small ones though.
Just a little pipe.
No pipe.
They don't have big pipes. In that,
They do, but
that
they're too
area.
So
heavy.
you get paid money to lay pipe. That's awesome. A lot of people do that. You know, they
Yeah.
just company time. You know,
That's right.
Yeah, the long hours, man.
What's up, buddy?
that's good.
Yeah, it's working like 60 to 84 hours a week sometimes.
Dang.
It was brutal.
That's too much.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in that. Just quit your job. Like
Yeah.
that's too much.
Yeah.
Like now, like being full time, when I think back to like working a full time job, I'm like, ew.
I know.
That sounds terrible.
I know. So how's life been in these 2 months that you've?
At first, I felt like, man, I'm a bum. I'm not going to work. I'm going
Right.
fishing. And I felt kind of guilty
Sure.
at first, you know. But
Sure.
now I'm getting used to it, and I spend a lot more time with my family. We go out and do things, go
That's
out
right.
and eat dinner every night. You know, get to play with my daughter every day. So
That's great.
it's a beautiful thing.
Isn't it
man.
awesome?
I'm definitely blessed for this.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That's amazing.
So
Yeah,
happy
no.
about it.
When you're in this position, it's like if you feel like you don't have a job, like
You don't.
I still with everything that we have going on, I still feel very like unemployed,
Right.
Which I guess I am technically.
Yeah.
I mean
Just
self-employed.
self-employed. You just
I
do whatever
guess.
you want.
I don't know, but man, it's just weird. You do feel strange, and you feel like you're not doing anything when you're doing what you like and love.
Right.
and
Yeah, I know it's ridiculous, but I love it though. It's growing on me, and I'm embracing the journey.
That's right, man.
Absolutely.
And y'all fished this morning together, right?
We did. Yeah.
How'd that go?
It went good for me.
Yeah.
It was good. It was so good. It was so good morning. It was
What were y'all going after?
Jack's. So we went
Jack's,
out.
that's- I love Jack's, dude.
It is that time of year. You've got your hands on some down there
Yeah.
this year. So down in the Fort Morgan area, all throughout the summer, you have a good opportunity at these
Yeah.
Jack's. And so we went down there, and I was a little late. My wife and kids are going up to Nashville to stay with my parents while I go down to the Keys to work.
Right. I know.
and
Man, life sucks for you, Brad.
That's what I tell my wife every time.
I was helping them get out of the house this morning, so I was running a little late. But we got out there; they were already at the point. And I think before I got there, you had already hooked one and broke off or pulled hook.
Yeah, pulled hook.
Pulled hook on
So
one.
what time did you get out there? Because you sent that text at like 5:45.
I was walking
Yeah.
down there at 5.
Dang.
I
Yeah,
left
right.
the house.
I
at
was trying to
3:40.
get to the parking lot at 5 to get out to the point at 5:30.
Right.
And so I was really like 15 minutes late. Nothing crazy, but But as we were walking out there, like there was jacks blowing up.
Oh.
I don't even know if y'all saw.
I saw you running. I was like, look at this guy running.
Because they weren't even all the way to the point. And so my buddy Chris was with me, and we were like running down the beach, and they were moving so quick we never caught up with them.
Really?
But we got a little further. We got a little closer to the point. And started seeing some tarpon rolling. Like, dang, tarpon. I was like, I don't have anything. Like I had some swim baits in my backpack, but I was like, chances of tarpon here are slim. So I left the popper on, kept walking, kept seeing some jacks blow up. And some tarpon rolled like, I don't know, 40 yards off the beach, maybe not even 30 yards, like pretty close. And I was like, screw it. So I slung a popper at it.
I would have done the same thing.
The popper I had, it's called the Frenzy. I don't know if you're familiar with
What
them.
brand?
I think Frenzy might be the brand.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never heard of it either.
They're kind of an odd shape.
Where'd you get it?
Sam's.
How dare you?
Blasphemy here. It's something you have for a while.
Yeah, and it's something I bought them for tuna and stuff offshore. But they're pretty heavy, so you can freaking launch them forever.
How long
they're
are
pretty
they?
skinny too. Probably 6 inches, maybe.
And skinny?
Yeah,
Average.
Okay.
about average. Yeah. And but
Average.
because they're so because they're so heavy and they don't have like a big like cup on the front.
Yeah.
This is getting
I know.
weird.
I know.
But so they actually
it's so
sink.
crazy, the innuendo that comes with fishing. Like,
They will actually sink a little bit.
oh, really? So you
And-
got to work it pretty fast.
Right.
You got to jerk it hard.
Yes. And so I saw the tarpon roll, threw it like right out in front of him, hit it one time, and it didn't even really pop. It just kind of like brought it back up to the surface, and he just smoked it. And I was like, OMG.
The tarpon ate it.
Tarpon.
So did
Yes.
Okay, time out. All right, so you saw these tarpon
Yeah.
through popper, which I
Yeah.
would have done the same thing because that's
Like,
all I got tied on.
got no choice.
On
Me and you
yeah.
are both very shoot first, ask questions later. Like, I don't care.
Yeah,
I
like
got another story after this I don't think I've talked to you about yet.
Oh.
Nothing crazy happened, but
he ate it. So okay,
yeah.
did he like blow up on it or just like roll?
He rolled on it and just slurped it. I set the hook. He comes out.
Did you jack him
jumps.
pretty good? You're like,
I feel like I did. I need to watch the video because sometimes when I go back and watch him, like I probably didn't really jack him enough.
Yeah.
'Cause sometimes I'm also like scared to do too much and rip it out of his mouth.
Sure.
Well,
it had
I felt like I hit him
Had
pretty
trebles
good.
on it. Though,
Yeah, big trebles.
Like so, oh man,
Yeah.
like good connection there.
Yeah. And so he jumps once in, and I'm like, no way, like this is happening. Like I've only been on the beach. Well, been on the beach for like 30 minutes, but only to the point where I was trying to fish for like 5 minutes. That was like my second cast of the morning. And I was like, no way this is happening.
This doesn't happen, by
Yeah.
the way. If you're
No.
listening, like you don't understand.
You never hear this ever.
This is
Right.
unheard of.
Like
Especially
even
at
like
full board
tarpon from the beach in general in our
Around
area
here, yeah, is like no,
not really a
yeah,
thing.
Yeah, you're not gonna see that.
And so I got the bummy stick and a slammer 5500 jack fishing, and he's just like pill and drag, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's like the most excited I've been in so long. I felt like I was at the mullet run and there's tarpon. I'm like, this is insane.
Yeah, no, you don't even know what to do with yourself. You kind of black out for a second.
Yeah.
Like you're just like,
That
what is
blackout
going on?
is
And
real.
Yeah,
in
it
that
is.
particular area too, like it's a hit or miss. Like it might be dead or it's gonna be on fire.
Right.
Like
Right.
there's not a whole lot of in between. And so I'd been there a few days ago and it was completely dead. So anyways, I'm like super pumped. Tarpon's running. He ends up jumping again. Keep him pinned on that jump. He's working to the west, headed towards Mobile Bay. And I'm like, if he gets in this channel there, like there's so much current, like it's gonna be tough to pull him out of that. So he's running me down the beach. I'm walking down the beach chasing him, getting him in a little bit. He ends up making one more run, and then start working him back again. And Jack was like, just yell at me, I'll help you beach him, whatever.
I didn't
And,
believe him, by the way. I was like,
Yeah,
no, you did
he
it.
did because I don't know if anybody else saw the tarpon jump.
Well, if I didn't see it jump and you walked by and said I had a tarpon on it, I wouldn't. I'd be like,
Ladyfish?
Right.
dude,
Yeah.
it's not a tarpon.
And so he's working me down the beach, and I'm getting him a little bit closer. He's probably, if I had to guess, maybe like 50 foot off the beach now. And so I turn around, and Jack's pretty far, and I'm like, hey, come help me. And as soon as I turn back around, it pops.
Hello.
And I was like,
darkness, my
oh
friend.
my
So what
God.
happened? Like pops?
I
Like,
don't know. So
lure just come out of the mouth
So
or what?
no, so it cut the braid. The leader's gone, everything. It kind of felt as if something hit the line. I don't know, because there were jacks around. He had already hooked
How-
one that morning. I don't know if something hit it.
You said he was probably 40 or 50 feet.
He was not far.
So you
man.
like he was really close.
I
Was
mean,
he?
I couldn't see him yet.
Oh yeah.
But he was. I mean, he was
He
pretty close.
Okay. I'm just
Spanish
wondering.
gonna hit the
Spanish
Could
will
have been
do
a
that.
Spanish. there is that sandbar out there kind of towards the point. I don't know
Yeah.
if maybe he wasn't as close as I thought, and the line hit a sandbar
Could have.
and it cut. Maybe
What
I don't
size
know.
line you got on there?
40.
I mean, that's plenty for a tarpon. It could have been a nick or something.
Yeah.
You had that braid on there a long time?
I have.
A lot of tension on that line too. It could hit a sheet shell and pop off.
Yeah.
You know.
Dang.
But it was like
That's heartbreaking.
as soon as that
That's
happened,
sad.
because like we mentioned before that we started the podcast, but like especially after you have it on that long, you start thinking like, I'm finally gonna touch a tarpon. It's gonna be a big one.
It's already done.
We're
It's
gonna
a
take
done
a
deal in your
picture.
brain.
I'm
Yep.
gonna put my fishing pole in my mouth,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
gonna be so cool.
You're gonna like
I got a video.
You're gonna send a picture to me and Brant, like
Yeah.
eat this, you know,
I
like I just
know.
caught a tarpon from the beach on a popper.
Yeah, because like most of the time, when you lose tarpon, they jump and they spit the hook.
Right,
Like that's
right.
how it happens.
Oh no, at the point that
Like-
you were at, that was done
It was
deal.
pretty much a done deal.
Done deal, yeah.
Like he's not jumping again more than
Assuming
likely.
no equipment failure,
Right.
You got him.
And then there's the equipment failure.
That's heartbreaking.
That is hard.
So yeah, I wanted to cry. It hurt, but
But you got back after it.
yeah, you could still see some fish around.
Did
Guys
you,
were
did you see
chunking
more tarpon
poppers.
after that?
I had one rolling my popper.
Did you?
Roll on it, like
Yeah,
trying
like
to
I
eat.
seen him roll, and I
What?
I went to go
What are
set
these
it.
tarpon thinking, man?
Insane, dude.
Trying to eat freaking poppers.
I never saw any more
Sick.
after that. I was depressed. I took like a 5-minute break to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like silent crying.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I felt bad for him.
No, I would have. I'd have been in the same boat.
Yeah.
Like, because that is a huge goal to catch a tarpon from the beach. Period. But especially here.
Here.
Like
On a popper.
Yeah, you go to South Florida and do it, which it would be amazing. Like I would still be like, this is incredible. But it's not. Everybody down there is like, oh yeah, tarpon from the beach.
Yeah.
No big deal. You know, that happens all
Here.
the time. Here, like not heard of.
Yeah.
Like what do you
Especially
do?
Fort Morgan.
But-
Like,
Yeah,
even
I know it is. It is crazy.
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
But to cap it all off, like as I'm sitting there in misery, wanting to just go get a Bloody Mary at Tacky Jack's.
Right.
Sounds
Did you go eat breakfast afterwards?
No,
Oh, you
we
should've.
were going to, but we decided not to.
Yeah.
Jack had to run home, take a shower for this podcast.
They have
don't
really
understand.
they have really good breakfast.
They do. But so I'm like going back to look at the footage. I'm like, I want to see if I got the jump on it, whatever. And so I'm looking back through it, and I just bought the media mod, and I hadn't really used it much. And so I'm watching, and there's like no sound. But like the media mod like plugs into the GoPro. I'm like, maybe something weird
Yeah.
happens.
Technology.
And so I unplug my mic, and I turn the GoPro on. I start just talking to it, and I play it back, and it works. And I'm like, oh my god.
Dang.
So I probably do not even have audio
Well, that's-
from that entire fight.
that
At least
sucks.
you didn't land a fish, because if you would have landed that fish
That
with
would
audio,
have been way worse.
I would have cried.
I
I
mean,
would have been sitting at home on my computer and just like felt so defeated, because this
Yeah.
happened to me last year when I
Yeah,
had
right,
like
no,
two
yeah.
videos on the pier where
Yeah.
I didn't have any audio, and that sucked. But those were just like Spanish.
Well, it's always like
But a once in a lifetime,
Yeah.
first that would have been my first tarpon of any size.
right.
And if that would have fully went through and I didn't have like, I feel like I could cry right now talking about if that would have happened.
Like obviously it's a gut punch to lose the fish.
Yeah.
But I think it would have been a bigger gut punch had you
Absolutely.
caught it and not had the audio.
And not been able to do anything.
Like I think that would have hurt
Yeah.
even more.
I'm still gonna put some of the footage. I haven't put it on the computer yet. That was just a
Well,
few
and
hours
you,
ago. But
talking over
I'm
it
gonna-
from that perspective is
Yeah.
like okay, that's fine. You
Yeah.
know, but like had you caught it and had to do the
Yeah,
you'd have
yeah.
been like, this is so lame. Like
drag noise.
I know. yeah.
What's up, dude?
Trying to-
Met him on the pier this morning.
Yeah, okay.
I went to the pier after we got done on the beach.
Dang man, you just bounce around everywhere.
Wife and kids are gone, so just go fish.
Just fish. Wait,
That's
and,
what I did.
And you're leaving tomorrow?
Yep, tomorrow morning.
Is your wife and kids going too?
No, they're
Oh.
yeah,
Oh,
but they
okay.
go to Definiac like every other weekend. So I'm like,
Fishing.
you
Yeah,
doing?
have you been offshore in the kayak yet? Like this for?
multiple times.
Oh yeah, like for. And I know the season hasn't opened over there, but like fishing the reefs. I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah,
Bottom
I
fishing.
have. Yeah, I actually had a big shark problem. I had one, two, actually.
Oh,
two
I
sharks,
saw
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you almost got freaking eaten by a shark
Yeah,
on your kayak.
I may or may
I
not
forgot about
pooped a
that.
little bit.
Dude, I saw that video. I watched it. Like I saw the reel,
Yeah.
and dude, when that thing came up, I was like, "Holy smoke!"
Yeah, I was a little terrified.
I would have been, dude.
I tried to man up for the camera, like, suck it up.
But you peed your pants.
Maybe pooped.
Pooped pants.
Dude, that was intense. So, like, what was going on?
Well, I was freelining bait for mangrove snapper because we chummed them up, and there was some big mangrove snapper.
I need to go with you and do that.
You need to, man. Do we have no sharks?
Is that the only way you can catch the mangroves out there, pretty much?
That's the best way, in my opinion.
Okay.
You might get lucky and get one on a Carolina rig, but
You might get
mangroves are
shark,
smart. We didn't have none last time we went out. Shockingly, we didn't have no sharks around us. But I was just freelining a cigar minnow. Something hit it, started bringing them up, and I couldn't see the fish. I looked down and seen the fish. Then I saw something big brown come up. I was like, shark. Then my kayak said, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, I just
Did it
froze.
actually hit your kayak?
Yeah, twice.
Oh,
So
dude.
I opened the bail. I was like, you can
Like
have
he
it.
tried to bite the kayak, or
He's
he's
coming-
trying to eat the fish and his tail's hitting the
Yeah,
kayak.
his head hit the kayak while he was trying to bite the fish, and the other shark hit it. It was nerve
sketchy,
wracking.
dude.
Like I got goosebumps right just thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sketchy.
That is so
My
scary.
wife says, I don't know if I want you out there anymore. I was like, shh, I'm okay.
Yeah.
That's the name of my channel.
I mean,
babe.
like it's a low chance. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
obviously, that anything because you don't want it to happen, but
No.
if he knocks you over, the chance he's not going to come out.
I'm
Most
gonna
likely.
put my Jesus slippers on and walk on water.
I mean, obviously, if something, it would be accidental, which would still be bad. But like, the shark's not going to be trying to actually.
No,
eat you.
no. It only happens if they're fired up and they see something, they
Which he
might
was
actually-
fired up.
Yeah, he
so,
was very
yeah.
fired
He
up.
might have bit you.
I had 4 around my kayak when we were chumming up, just swimming in circles. I was like, don't fall in.
Yeah. Cool.
All bull sharks too, all of them, every single one of them.
So, did you catch fish that day?
Yeah, I caught some couple snapper.
Like
Actually,
mangroves?
no,
Or
this red snapper. I didn't get no mangroves.
you didn't get any?
Nope, got a shark.
Did they chum up though?
Yeah,
You saw the mangroves?
Big ones, like 26, 30-inch ones, like
Mangroves?
massive mangrove snapper. Like
No.
what? Yeah, huge ones.
On that?
we definitely need to go do that.
Yeah, we got to go do that. I got to
gotta-
get my dang kayak
You
fixed.
got to get
man.
the perfect day though. Low wind, low current.
Today would have been perfect.
Yeah, it would have been. I thought about going for tarpon, but I was like, Jax, I don't feel like blowing the kayak up because I did it Monday. I was like, man, I don't feel like doing it again.
Yeah.
It wears you out.
How many people were out at the point today?
A lot.
I was like, do these people
15,
got jobs?
20.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is so crazy.
Well, you just posted a video. So
Well, I did, but I
there's
mean,
that.
but there was a lot of people out there the day I went.
Yeah.
Before I even posted, but but like it even what's weird is like people are even just now kind of catching on to that stuff because I've been posting those videos for years
Right.
where I would go and throw
Yeah.
for not tarpon for jacks and stuff from the beach. I've been this is like my favorite thing to do. Like I just love it.
It is fun. It is a blast.
It's so fun, but even like in the last couple of years, yeah, there'd be some people out there, but it wouldn't be like today
It was a lot.
because I assume nobody was even bottom fishing. They were probably all throwing
There were
lures.
some at the very
Yeah.
point doing it, but
Okay.
everybody else was throwing poppers.
Yeah.
Big one's not bad. Everybody moved out the way when it hooked up. When it
Oh,
went-
yeah,
Everybody, yeah.
It was
It
great.
was all good.
No, okay, all right. Listen,
There's just a lot of people.
you said 15,
Yeah, probably 15 and 20.
and we're like, oh wow, that's a lot. Okay, after I went to OBX, like my perspective on that completely
I
changed.
couldn't imagine.
Because like, when OBX literally it is shoulder to shoulder,
Nut to
all nut to butt.
It's like
all
pier
the-
fishing on the beach.
Yeah, it is, man. But everybody's pretty good. Like you're hooking up on something that's big, and people are following their fish and doing a good job. But so yeah, 15 people at the point. I mean,
Yeah,
it feels like a lot from what it used to be, but that's still nothing. Like, trust me, that's not. If people that are getting all like, trust me, it's fine. Like 15 people is not a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's okay. Anyway,
You gonna go out there in the
digress.
morning and throw for some tarpon?
I don't know. You got me kind of like.
I want to go again. That was fun. Besides
out.
that hook I got in my finger.
I know. I was gonna bring that up here in a second too.
What
Yeah.
happened?
So after we caught
Today?
our jacks, we doubled
Yeah.
up on jacks and got a cool picture. And I don't know, man. Yours look bigger because I'm bigger than you.
Mine was definitely
That's the
longer.
problem
You're
with
like 5
being
feet tall.
Being a bigger
5'5".
guy, I make fish look smaller.
Yeah, that is a disadvantage.
I will post a picture on my Facebook. Check it out, and we're gonna have a vote and see who's is bigger. How about that?
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
I'll post it on mine too.
Winner has
go.
to drink a Bud Light in public.
All right. I hate to have to do that to you. We'll get Matt's vote real quick. But while we're pulling up this picture, after we doubled up on these jacks, he was still throwing his popper around and choked a ladyfish.
Look at the length.
Dang.
The length. He's might be a little thicker, but mine's longer.
Jack's does look longer.
Oh, that's what she said.
Yeah.
No, I'm lying. No,
And
Mine was thicker.
Jack's has a lot more girth. Like you can tell the girth on it. Like if I tried to put my hand around it, I don't think I could.
All right.
But
guess.
yours has a little curve right here
yeah, it's got like
in the belly.
Yeah. I mean, my hands did not fit around the whole thing.
How does this happen every time?
I
You
mean,
started it.
Started what?
Looking at my fish.
I was just talking about how does this happen that Jack always catches bigger fish than you. What are you talking about?
let's just say it's God-given talent.
That's awesome. Brad, you were looking
still fun.
you were looking mountain man right
I
now.
know, my hair's
saw that.
like,
I was like,
so the
Alabama
problem,
Jesus?
The problem with my hair there is as I said, my wife and kids went to Nashville this morning. She had already packed the hairbrush. We like share a brush.
Right, because you haven't had one your whole life.
Right.
I'm the same way.
I
I'm
gotta
like,
go. I gotta go buy one because
I
now
know.
I'm going out of town and I need a brush. And so I couldn't brush my hair this morning, so it was just like
oh yeah,
just
yeah.
completely blown
mean,
out.
it
And now
was
it's
all-
like all tangled and stuff. I should have just put it up. But
Yeah, man bun.
it's so weird
Man
to
bun.
say.
I know,
I still
yeah.
sound weird.
So,
every time I
Well,
say it.
Here's a question.
I'm used to it now.
When's Brent gonna get long hair? He's got to do it.
He won't.
He's,
I don't
he's
think he'll do
too.
it.
What's the word?
GQ,
Yeah.
GQ. I can
Yeah.
see that.
He needs.
yeah.
He needs to be like
clean.
nice,
Clean and cut.
clean cut, and
Yeah.
presentable.
We need that antithesis to us. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
we're
makes sense.
we're the unkept burliness, and
Yeah.
he's yeah,
We're the bearded bums.
we're the bums,
Bums.
bearded bums. That's right.
But back to
So
back
yeah, the
to
hook.
Jack.
Yeah, the hook. Sorry.
Yeah, so he chokes a ladyfish,
Yeah.
and I wasn't really paying attention to the whole thing. I guess you're just trying to take it out.
Yeah, I
take
was
it off the hook.
just grabbed it, firm grip around it. You know, it was thick. I couldn't get my whole hands around it.
Ate your popper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I went to go dehook it, and I was taking the hook out, and all of a sudden he shook. I was like, okay, stay still. And he did it again, and I got the hook in there, and I looked at it, and I didn't see a barb. I was like, Brad, grab the fish.
Grab the hook,
He was
grab the
like,
fish.
what?
I know. You're panicking. He doesn't know what's up.
I was like, turn the camera on.
I was like, I can't. My hands are for me. And he turned it on for me, and James actually Fishy Fins grabbed the fish to actually the popper and got the dehooked out of the ladyfish, and I looked at it, cut it off the leader, and I was like, I'm gonna have to rip it off, and I just barely touched it and it fell right out.
Okay.
So
It wasn't all the way in there.
anticlimactic.
Oh.
But the barb was in there though. I thought it was gonna be bad.
I've gotten stabbed. I haven't had one stuck in me yet. But here recently, I've been stabbed like 3 or 4 times by like in the last couple of weeks, just from random stuff where I've had hooks in my finger, but fortunately have not like. But every time it
Yeah.
hits, I'm like, you're like, oh, there it is.
I
And then
seen
like,
the
okay.
videos. It's like,
I know. Not like
I get sabiki rigs like past the barb all the time, but those rip right
Yeah,
out.
they're so
that's
small.
not bad.
I've had to help a guy at the point at Fort Morgan. I had to do the braid thing and
Ooh,
rip
really?
one out. Yeah.
He had one too at the period, didn't you? With that kid on the lip.
yeah,
Yeah, I know that's a bad
That-
spot.
yeah. He had to go to the hospital or whatever to get it cut out.
Yeah.
That was just poor decision making on
I've
his
been
part.
Ladyfish and trebles are a nightmare.
Yeah,
Yes.
They are a freaking
Even trout too, though.
nightmare. Yeah.
And trout because they
Not
get in
as
a kayak
bad.
and they blah blah blah. and the
But like
trout's going
you
everywhere.
can, but with it, well, yeah, in a kayak especially. But like if I'm fishing the beach and I hook a trout with trebles, I can grab the trout and pretty much have control of it. A ladyfish, like I mean, that thing just
just keep going.
Yeah, I know, and
Yeah.
it like slips out. You can't hold it. You can't get like even if you're holding it, it just slips right out of your hand, and it just yeah, I can't stand it. Usually, this is bad, but there's plenty of ladyfish.
Yeah.
I'm just like letting them die. Just like just die.
I'll hook
Stop
you in
it.
breathing.
Yeah, I know. I'm like just
slam it on the ground a couple
yeah.
times.
Well, I don't do that. I mean, maybe I have, but I don't put it on camera. No, I there's so many of them,
They are good shark bait.
and they're good shark bait, and I get so annoyed. Normally, I'm trying to let them like, I'd spend some time where I basically put it in free spool and let them jump a bunch of times. And I'm just trying to get them to hook themselves.
yeah.
Which they're pretty good at that. Like
Yeah.
they're very good. But if it doesn't come off, I'm like, yeah, you just need to die because I really don't want to be out here on the beach
Yeah.
with a hook. in my
It's either
hand.
me or you, buddy. Me or you.
Walk a mile back to my truck and
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would not be fun.
Can't do that. So you're headed to the Keys.
Yep.
When are you leaving?
So I leave tomorrow. We're gonna drive down.
What time are you leaving? Like early or?
Yeah, probably early-ish.
Are you trying to make it all the way or are you stopping?
No, so we're gonna stop somewhere, Fort Myers, Naples area ish, and then wake up Friday morning. Try to maybe do some snook fishing. Hit Highway 41. Do some snook tarpon.
Are you and Buddy gonna fish?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Is he excited about that?
Cruise.
Oh, Cruz.
Yeah,
Cruz
he's
will?
excited. I don't
Okay.
know if he knows what he's getting into.
Cruz
but-
will love it.
Yeah.
Cruz is gonna be all about it.
Yeah, Buddy texted me today and was like, Cruz doesn't have a GoPro yet. So his videos he's just been doing on his phone or whatever. And he was like, should I get him a GoPro now or would that be too hectic or get him a GoPro after the trip? I'm like, no, get him one
Yeah,
now.
just get him now.
Like there'd be some cool stuff on that trip he can
Yeah.
film. So
Yeah.
he's got a channel. I don't know the name. I can't remember the name of his channel.
Yeah, I mean, neither.
But yeah, he's gonna get GoPros, so we're gonna film some videos from him too. And
Sweet.
it's gonna be fun.
Awesome.
So we're gonna hit Highway 41, do the Snook Tarpon to the east side, go do the whole exotic thing, and then
I do have some peacock spots that are loaded. If
Yeah?
I could send them to you down in South Florida.
yeah,
Just
send them to me.
keep them on the low.
Yeah,
Like
Should be some
Highway
hills.
41 ish or somewhere
more
else?
Miami or
It's right past. You know where Normandy Beach is?
no idea.
No.
It's Sebastian Inlet.
Yeah.
It's a little bit over there it's on the East Coast.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
really?
literally right next to Walmart.
Well, you won't be over that way.
Well, we will be after the trip. So
okay.
we're going to take 2 days to drive back on the way home. And so we're going to go up the East Coast,
Gotcha.
stay somewhere, and then drive home.
It's like
Okay.
it's so easy. You just throw a hook in there, you can catch one. They're stacked in there. Yeah.
Send me that.
Yeah. Need that one.
Yeah.
I will be posting a
Sign
video.
me up. Yeah. That's cool. So, what are y'all going to do once you get to the Keys? What's your plan?
So Buddy's bringing us a boat. So we're gonna do a
Which
little
Buddy,
bit of-
if you don't know, Buddy's one of our operators
Yeah.
here at Beach Bum Outdoors.
Yeah.
We love Buddy.
Yeah, so
We're
he's
going to have to have him on a podcast.
We do.
He's like
that'll
hands down the most.
be an interesting podcast.
It will be. You'll be motivated.
We probably won't talk.
We probably will not.
We
no.
will just listen.
That's right. And be motivated.
And it's gonna be but yeah, so he's gonna have his boat. So we're gonna try to do a little bit of offshore stuff. Definitely hit the bridges.
Tarpon.
Tarpon.
Yeah.
Tarpon
Nice.
is on my mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need a big
Just had
tarpon in my
experience with
life.
it.
Yo, I guess he can't hear us anymore.
No.
What about
Brant-
grouper? Goliath grouper? You gonna try that?
So the bridge I was fishing, I saw a few Goliath groupers when I was down there last month. I don't really have a setup, I don't think, big enough for a Goliath grouper. Buddy does have some 50 wides. I could
Does
have
he?
him bring a 50 wide.
Are you taking that one we're using?
Yeah,
Juno? You
I'm gonna
that?
take that setup and
That'd be good for permit.
throw out some
if
crabs.
you could probably manhandle a tarpon on the bridge if you
Yeah,
really wanted to.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. You'd have to break them off, I guess.
right.
But
That's fine by me.
yeah,
Beach 'em.
lay them up.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I guess. Well, I guess
but
it
I'm
depends on where
hoping, like, since we're gonna have the boat, I do want to hit some of the bridges in the boat, and would be amazing to bring a tarpon up to the boat.
Right.
and
Put
have
your
it
hands on it.
outside and touch it.
Yeah.
Put my hand in its mouth.
Yeah. Oh, I want to do that so bad.
Have you never done that?
I jumped I think I jumped 11 of them in my lifetime.
Really?
And I never
That's a
got to-
lot.
I never got to touch one.
Dang.
I want to touch one.
Yeah.
so
See,
bad.
I've only caught little ones.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've touched them, but they were like,
Right.
little micro.
That's the only one I've touched was the one I caught last.
They're
month.
such a cool fish.
They are.
I know.
I mean,
they're
just
amazing.
Really, really neat.
Just a giant Spanish sardine, pretty much.
I know,
Giant.
but they're cool, dude.
Yeah, they are awesome.
They're so majestic.
They're like the pinnacle of like fishing world. Everybody wants to put their hands in the mouth.
Man, that one that I hooked at Gulf Shores, what was that last year? I think it was last year.
Yeah.
I mean, it did 2 jumps before it went underneath the pier, and it's just like watching them just come up. I mean, it's like a dang dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
And when you're watching that real time, especially when you're the one hooked up, it's just like slow motion. It's like somehow your brain is able to slow it down. You're just watching, saying like, oh, and then the hook goes flying out.
yeah. Well, that one stayed pinned. It just broke off because of
They are
I probably had to
strong.
get a
Gulf
shot at
Shores
that one.
They're so strong.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. There's nothing else that I've hooked in. I mean, it feels like because I hooked one at Okaloosa that jumped and spit, and it feels like you're hooked to a dang semi truck.
Yeah.
It's like, is there a truck driving on the bottom of the
Right.
Gulf right now?
It's nothing you can do with it. You're just holding on and
literally, like it's just
hoping for the best.
the strongest freaking thing.
On a kayak, they make you feel like a little girl. You
I
just
bet.
like holding on.
I can't imagine that. Just
I
getting
bet.
drug out wherever.
Oh gosh, yeah, they are cool fish. I got to put my hands on one this year. Well, I don't care if it's
same.
on a boat or
Yeah, I don't care.
what.
We're gonna go do it on my boat when I get back.
Yes,
I'm going
Definitely.
the 27th of this month. Top fishing with Lionel and Destin. He's
The
gonna take me. Yeah.
27th.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That'd be
that's a
cool.
ways out, man.
I know. It's a wait. That's the only. day he
He's
has
on
open.
them right now.
Yeah,
like I saw him posting all these
He's
videos and stuff.
wearing them out.
Yeah,
But
That's crazy.
I'm gonna take that opportunity to go. And so
Absolutely.
I'm definitely gonna go.
it looks cool because he's. I saw those pictures where he got the boat close to the beach and like got out with it.
Oh, I'm
and
getting out with it.
Got those pictures.
Take
Like,
my
awesome.
shirt off and everything.
oh yeah, look at that.
Skin to skin.
Been working
That's so
out.
cool. Skin to skin.
You got to show those pecs off, dude.
Ooh.
Bounce
I just
out.
want to sleep.
Little
on
Terry Crews action over there.
just a little shorter.
it. Yeah. So you used to bodybuild?
Yeah, I
Like,
used to do it hardcore.
You
like,
said when you were younger, like how old
no,
are you?
I was like I started working out hardcore when I was 17.
Okay.
Then when I was like 23 is when I started like eating, watching my macros, lifting. Then I decided to do a bodybuilding show and started lifting and everything. I got lean. I was like 172 and I was just
Just jacked.
yeah. Then I met Rachel from I knew her from high school, my wife, and Had a baby, hurt my lower back playing flag football. I know it's kind of weird, flag football, but
Yeah.
I heard
Well,
it. I heard it
you
bad, and it just all went downhill from there.
Dang.
And I can't lift like I used to.
But getting back into it.
Yeah, for sure. I want to be healthier for the kids and family. You know?
Here's the thing.
Because I'm old now.
And what has allowed you to do that?
I quit my job.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so like when you are able to live that life where you have more freedom,
Yeah.
you get more. You spend time with your family.
Yes.
It's good for you. You're able to focus on your health. It's good for you. Like, I think people forget all of the ancillary benefits that come from chasing after something and being, how important that is. Because it's hard to do those things when you have a like real job.
Yeah.
Obviously you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And people, we need all these jobs,
Right.
they're important stuff to do.
yeah.
But like, if you have that burning desire in yourself and something's holding you back, there's so much more that you can focus on and
Just
do.
got to take that leap, man. Trust yourself.
Oh man.
So worth it.
Yeah, it is. Because I've had that conversation with Courtney because we've been real focused on our health and making sure that we're exercising and eating right and all. And it's hard to do. You can't do that when you have a full-time career. I mean, well, you can, but it's that much harder. I mean,
It's extremely difficult.
Yeah.
Especially like meal prep and everything,
Right.
I'm working 12 hours a shift. I get home and I got to eat. I'm like, dang, what do I want to eat? Pizza rolls.
I know, yeah, something quick and easy.
Pizza rolls in the air fryer.
Yeah.
The first time I tried it, was life-changing for me. I was like, oh, my God. But now I
haven't
eat
tried
it.
that yet.
Yeah,
We used to
I
eat
can't
so many pizza rolls when I was a teenager.
I used to hammer pizza rolls. So there was this hammered them. That and I remember there was like these cheese roll up things. I can't remember what they were called.
It's cheese. It's good.
Yeah, I mean it was cheese and I bet that like and it came with the dipping sauce or whatever. I ate those things non-stop. As a
Don't
kid.
make me hungry.
I know.
Yeah, no.
I haven't had
And,
lunch.
and when I was growing up too, when I would go to McDonald's, and I was a small kid, but like you're just so active when you're young, and I would go to McDonald's and I would get 2 quarter pounder meals, like
Yeah.
not a double quarter pounder, but 2 quarter pounders. So like all the bread, all the stuff, like 2 of them. Like,
That's good. When I was working out hardcore, like if I didn't have time to eat, I would go to McDonald's, get me a 20-piece chicken nugget and a double quarter pounder and cheese and murk it. And I wouldn't.
It's not even real food, but
But it's still like 80 grams of protein.
there's some protein in there somewhere.
Dang.
Somewhere.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I can't eat like that anymore.
No,
No, I can't. It goes straight to my thighs.
Well, you need that now that you're working out, right?
Yeah.
So,
Right,
some
yep.
squats,
Get some big old legs.
So how is the back? The back's good.
It's not 100%. I would never deadlift or squat ever again.
Really?
Just
Period.
because I guarantee I got herniated disc back there.
Yeah.
So I'm mostly doing like I'm running, calisthenics, doing push-ups. Like I did 100 push-ups yesterday, and I'm still sore from it.
Yeah.
I'm shocked I can still do it.
Yeah.
Sit-ups, and me and my wife go walk around the neighborhood, or I like to go run for right now.
Okay.
It's pretty much what I'm doing now. I got some free weights at the house too.
Yeah. Well, for your back, just I would encourage you look up. Like, there's so much information out there. Maybe you already have, but like, just start doing some physical therapy. Which obviously you can
Stretching helps out a lot.
You can go to a doctor, but that's lame. So, but you got YouTube now, and you kind of can figure out what's going on because there's so much information. Like you can usually kind of pinpoint what's up, and you can look up the physical therapy. Like I had that thing with my leg for 6 months, and I just learned all the physical therapy moves. I was diligent about it, and I still have some, a little bit of pain and discomfort there occasionally, but it's so minor, it's not even worth mentioning. But I can tell like it's kind of still there. But like I was able to basically physical therapy myself out of it, whatever it was. And it was like a tendinopathy type thing. And there's so much stuff. And I feel like people, when they're injured or whatever, they feel like, oh, I just got to stop. I got to stop moving or whatever. And that's literally like the worst thing that you can do.
You get tight.
Yes,
It's
like
horrible.
You got to just go. Obviously, if something's broken or torn, then okay, yeah, you have to stop for a certain period of time. But like outside of that, you basically just kind of have to work through it. Yeah, it's gonna be a little uncomfortable. Yeah, it's gonna be a little painful. But you're not gonna go. I'm not gonna go try to squat 400 pounds with a bad hamstring. But still do your squats. Squat 100 pounds. Whatever. Just work through it.
Switch to lunges too.
Right.
Lunges are definitely a good alternate from squats.
Right. Yeah. So you just have to figure those things out.
It's
I'm learning.
all about proper form too.
Yeah.
That's how you hurt your back.
I digress. Sorry. Did you work out today, Brad? Probably not. You walked.
I woke up at 4
ran down
a.m.
the
this
beach.
morning. I ran a lot down
Fought
the
a
beach.
tarpon.
And
that's-
dragged a 30-pound jack on down the beach.
Yeah.
I had to keep one. It died.
Somebody killed his jack.
Yeah.
And I figured you would have planned on keeping them anyway.
Oh, I wanted to keep one, but I didn't want to keep that one. He was huge. That was a big one, and I couldn't get the hook out. I fought that thing for 10 minutes trying to get the hook
For
out.
a while.
And I was like, this thing ain't gonna live. I broke my pliers and everything.
Now you're not. You don't do the charters anymore, do you?
No, I sold in the bar beach shark fishing.
Okay, that's what I thought. But are you still going to do some for yourself? Do you still have the
Oh, yeah.
equipment?
Mm-hmm.
For you do? Okay, I didn't know if that was still something you.
I don't have all my shark fishing equipment. I have one big reel. I got big spinning reels.
Right.
You know.
Well, you don't need like a
Yeah,
bunch because you're not
I sold all
doing
that.
charters. But okay.
Yeah.
You need. I need to go with you sometime. And
You guys need to come with Big John with us with that remote control boat.
oh
That'd
yeah,
be
it's,
awesome.
It's,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
he's got the real deal
Yeah,
there.
He'll take us out for sure.
I'm
He's a
down
good
for
guy,
that.
real nice.
Because he's got the one that's like $4,000. Isn't it?
$6,000.
Golly.
Man, you just get a.
We need to go in the
you get
winter
Brad's
time,
boat. And just
I
like
know.
go
That's what I was
there.
about to say. That's not far from what I paid for my real boat.
Yeah, it's definitely a game changer though. We need to go in the winter time though when we get the big boys. He knows about the big boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Big
possibly-
Duskies.
He caught 5 whites last year. So
That's crazy.
Wait.
yes,
5? I thought he caught 2.
Mm-hmm.
5?
Yeah.
Great whites.
Yeah.
He caught 5 great whites.
Yeah.
Big John.
yeah. He don't post too much about it because it's kind of frowned upon. I don't know if I should put this on here.
It's okay.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I mean, I can bleep it out if I
Yeah.
need to. 5?
yeah.
Like
5.
holy smokes! I
That's
knew
insane.
about 2 of them.
Yeah, he don't post too much just because.
How were some of them the same one?
No, there's a lot more out there than people think. Because he's not the only one that caught him. Of course, Dylan and them. They caught the
They
big
caught one. They caught
There's-
one in Alabama.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
in Alabama. I think.
There's a couple guys from Texas come fish here every winter. They caught some too. They come here for some reason we don't know. I don't know if they're the pups that lay. I don't know the mate. Eat tuna, blackfin tuna. Blackfin tuna makes the biggest sense to me.
Oh, that does add up.
But that scares me. I'm out here in the kayak at night trolling some lures, and I might get breached by a great white. Tuna fishing. That's kind of scary. You think about it. You know.
You're making me second guess that. I'm like, I love going out there chasing
I
those
think
tuna.
next winter
so
we're taking my boat.
Yeah,
to
I know.
the bar.
Oh my gosh,
Because I don't think you're gonna come back from a breach from a great white on a
that's
kayak.
sketch. No,
I don't know.
and they will eat you. Like a great white. Like I think they'd see you and be like, "Yep,
I don't know if they eat you, but they'll bite you, and you're not coming back from that bite.
no,
that's an artery gone. You're like, bleeding.
That sound effect was extra,
I
man.
hope I got it on there.
I heard it. It
Yeah,
was definitely on there.
It's like you know what that
I
sounds
know.
like.
Like, how have you had
I
that
might have heard it
experience?
from time to time. You never heard of mac and cheese?
Oh my gosh! I mean, that's awful.
crazy.
It's awful. Dang. Yeah, that's sketchy.
That's a great white.
This
So-
February, kayak tuna fishing.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm probably still
Yeah.
gonna do it.
I want to
yeah, I
do
will
it. I
too.
mean,
Because when it's when
Again,
time-
what's the
easy.
chances?
Yeah. Don't say that, Brad. I've always
Well, not
said.
two, I
how about
guess.
we just stick together?
Yeah, that's
Stick
right.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat all of us.
Yeah, that's right. What are you gonna do, shark? Oh gosh, yeah. Because I mean, and you're fighting that tuna. It takes a minute to get it.
Yeah, and it
I
pins
mean,
around
yeah,
the
you could
kayak.
totally have the one be like, "Yep, I'm going for that one," and oh my gosh,
Shark like,
Surprise.
comes over your kayak.
just
I just see National Geographic right now. Me and
just be careful bleeding those jokers out too. Hanging
Right.
over the side of your kayak.
I just bleed them in a kayak and
Yeah.
let it ride.
Just deal
I ain't,
with it.
I ain't putting nothing in the water.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you definitely.
I'm gonna forget about this conversation by next winter.
Right,
So.
I know when
We're gonna go.
when the time comes. You're like, yeah, whatever.
You
Just
got
a
to
shark.
chase
We'll
the
be fine.
bite. That's like you told me
Yeah.
about the jacks. It's like chasing the bite.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't do that now. I got time.
I know.
That's right.
That's the thing. Like, especially for our job, it's very hard to do it and have a job because you do miss so many opportunities.
A
'Cause,
lot.
you just have to go when it's ready, when it's there. Just like the thing we went South Florida mullet
Run,
You
yeah.
know, like
I'll be going this
Last
year.
minute. Yeah.
like imagine if you had started a job or something. You're
Yeah.
like, I can't go. Got a job.
I know.
Lame.
No more. And
Freedom.
you got a cool trip coming up since you don't have a job.
Yes.
Headed down to South Florida
Yes.
in July.
July.
Yeah.
We'll leave like the 11th. Going to go to ICAST for one day. Do a little, plug in, social media thing. Then going to South Florida. I'm gonna try and catch my first snook. I never
Yeah.
caught
You
one
haven't
yet.
caught one?
Yeah.
Never
Oh,
caught a
dang.
snook,
Yeah, because you had a job.
Yep.
Dang job.
I
By the way.
think we haven't. I don't know if any of us have decided 100%, but I think
Yeah.
me,
We're
Matt,
planning
and
on
Brian
coming
are
down.
going to try to come down there. So
Yeah.
That's
we got to book a place.
spending
but
a lot of money on croakers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
$4 a piece.
Learned that last year.
We are just going to do our best to not kill them this time.
Yes. No, kill
Yeah.
them.
We killed a lot of croakers.
But no need to try to keep them overnight. I don't
No.
I don't know that that's possible. I mean,
The only reason
There's
they died though
there's-
is because the battery died.
But there's too much that can go wrong.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's a lot of money.
It's a
and,
big investment for them to die.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like this is, yeah.
But the problem is like nobody has them. When somebody gets them, they sell so fast.
Right? No, I know.
So we're
I know
just
there's
trying
a
to
good
like.
trick though too. What we do, we kept bait overnight for our snapper tournaments. Of course, you got the air rails going, but you get a bag of ice, you seal it tight and drop it in.
I
It
think
keeps
we
the water
did
temperature
that.
cool. Yeah, I told Sean
Well, you
that
weren't.
before you guys
I
went.
keep forgetting you didn't stay with us, but I think we did that. I think we put cold like ice in a bag in that to
Yeah.
keep the water cool. But the problem again was the battery died.
Yeah.
And so they had no oxygen.
Leading cause of death for fish, no oxygen.
Yeah.
Kind of important.
Who
Yeah.
would have thought?
But yeah, that'll be a fun trip. That'll be a good
Yeah,
time.
I'm excited, man.
Are you gonna fish June up here? Is that kind of your plan?
I'm gonna deal with the pier rats and everything there.
Yeah,
I hope
I mean,
they're, I hope
most
they're
are
nice.
No, they are. I mean, there was that one group of kids, but
Yeah.
even you said like, and
After
that's
we,
what
like,
you have to do. You just have
when
to
we
dish
just
it
started,
back.
Yeah.
Like
once we
dish
gave
it
it back
back.
to them, like they were cool.
And it's usually kids, but like everybody's nice down there.
Yeah, that's
like,
good,
it's
that's
it's
good.
different down there than it is here. Honestly, here is way.
Probably worse.
Navarre
yeah.
Pier gets bad.
Yes,
real
no.
bad.
There are some people. I mean, there's a lot of nice people out there, but like, there's way more intimidating people here than there are.
Yeah.
I see that.
Juneau.
I can see that 100%.
And y'all are taking your kayak too, right?
Yeah, me and Sean gonna try to hit some not canals, and then gonna hit some docks. Try to chase some jacks on seawalls on the kayak.
Yeah.
See how that goes. Yeah, I'm excited.
I've
about
never
that.
kayaked.
They
fished
have
on there.
Goliath grouper on a lot of the docks down there, right?
Yeah, they do.
So you get a
I might
Goliath out of
bring.
the
I
kayak.
might. I mean, that's so hard to do because you have no leverage on them. You just
Yeah.
you hold on and you're like,
Right.
You can't actually
That's
get
true.
up there.
You write
and
your
put
name?
muscle to them.
Oh.
Two hands too. But yeah, I mean, I'll try it. Don't get me wrong, I'll try it. But
I believe that. Yeah, you're gonna try anything. You've done some pretty crazy stuff, man.
I try.
You got a sailfish last year, didn't you?
Yeah,
last year.
so crazy.
That was last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last year,
that's pretty
October,
sick.
yeah.
Was that October?
Sailfish in the kayak, man.
Sailfish, caught that big yellowfin tuna on the slow pitch jig. That was pretty epic.
That is sick.
Yeah.
That was that the saltwater sportsman?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And you're still doing some stuff with them, right?
yeah. Actually,
Or-
hopefully in February, I'm supposed to be going to Panama.
In February?
I hope so.
Oh, so
yeah.
you got a little bit of time for that one.
Yeah, gotta get my passport.
Do you have any
finished up.
trips coming up with them?
Oh yeah, I'm going back out with Captain Kurt the 21st.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. Good deal.
That'd be
Yeah.
sweet.
What are y'all doing? Are you doing some deep dropping?
Deep dropping and slow pitching for snapper.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. He has an amazing boat.
Yeah,
it's a great boat.
seems like it.
Yeah.
He's pretty famous.
Yeah,
He
he's
is.
he's an amazing captain. Him and TJ they run Dolphin Island. pretty
TJ.
much. His I don't want to butcher his last name,
Is-
but he's a partner with Captain Kurt.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. I haven't met him, but I'm familiar with him because he's shown up in so many videos. Like,
Yeah.
and he
He's probably like the number one captain around here.
seems like it.
Yeah,
and
he-
so many influencers and famous people that make videos and whatever like use him. Like he's the guy. It's kind of like known that he's the guy to go with.
Right.
Kind of cool.
Get the magnums.
Magnums. Yeah, he's a character too.
Is that what he said- is that what he calls them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Magnums.
a character. Yeah,
Like when he's talking about tuna,
like this
Or
big fish.
Anything big fish.
anything big,
Yeah.
everything.
Like
a
he's got
magnum.
like that's what his boat says on the fish box. Like it just says magnums.
Oh, okay. The big ones only.
Yeah.
He's not interested in anything little.
No.
No,
And he's an awesome captain because like he's got the what do you call it, the personality, like
yep.
he gets all excited with you and like
That's
he's
cool.
just awesome.
You don't find that
Cool dude to fish
because I mean, obviously he's been doing it his whole life, and,
Right.
it's like
So to him it's like, ooh, another 100-pound tuna.
Right,
But
yeah.
he gets just as excited as you for catching.
that's impressive.
It's really cool.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, I got super excited. I was screaming like a little girl sometimes on that boat. Oh my god! I almost lost your big tuna gaffing it. You remember?
Yeah.
I almost felt so bad if I would have lost it.
I'd already lost another one.
Yeah,
You gaffed
That was
his
a fun
tuna?
trip.
I tried to.
Oh, yeah.
And TJ was on the boat. TJ's like, get out of the way, get out of the way.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, fishing is intense.
Yeah.
Like people that don't fish, and because like it happens so fast. And when I was guiding and stuff, and if somebody's hooked into a good fish, and you're wanting to make sure they're doing things properly or whatever, and you're like hollering at them. You're not mad. It's not.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
like, you got to do this right now. Like
Right.
it's not. It's just it's urgent. Like it's
Yep.
not like you can be like, yeah. You just need to do that. Like there is no calm. It's in the moment. You got to do it right. You better do it right. Or
It's
you're
like you black out. You're like
Yeah.
focused.
I know.
Tunnel
Yes.
vision.
Yes. And I'm like just spouting out all the things that my brain's like telling me to do in that moment. And it's just kind of coming out warp speed. But people sometimes will get upset. But But you're just excited and you want him to land the fish, and you're just trying to help him, like, do it right.
That's what
I know.
when I fished down with Nick Stantic, that's what he was saying. He was like, sometimes I get a little aggressive. Sometimes it can sound a little too much. He's like, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a captain. I'm just trying, like, we got to get this done.
That's
So,
right.
like, don't
That's
take it personal.
I get
like,
it.
good. Tell me whatever. I don't care.
Exactly.
Ain't going to hurt my feelings.
And I would have, like, in that setting, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to yell at me. If I'm not
Right.
doing something right, get on me. Tell me
Right.
what to do, because I want to get the fish in,
Exactly.
And I get it. Like, and I'm going to be, that level that he's at, that intensity, I understand it, and I'm going to be right there with him anyway. So, like,
Right.
even if he's yelling at me or whatever, I'm not going to feel like, it's going to I'm just like, yeah, okay. Like, I know. Like, you're just, you get that when in the fishing world. It's just funny when people that don't fish, that you're trying to coach the fish, are like, you were kind of aggressive.
I
I'm
do
like,
that with my buddy all the time when I hooked up to that hammer last week. And I was like, move the line. I was like, slack.
Yeah.
I was screaming. I was being aggressive.
Yeah, because and too, because I just went through this process with Courtney. I was coaching her on reeling in a shark.
Yeah.
And things happen quick. It's like, stop reeling, reel. Like, because like, okay, the fish is like running, and then it jumps and like, all the slack, and it's like, you got to catch up to it. My brain is like automatically there, whereas like she's like pausing and doesn't know what to do.
Why are you yelling?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I'm sorry. Just
I'm excited.
little intense. I'm excited about it.
I had to explain that to Kelton for the first time the other day. So we went shark fishing the other night, and I brought Kelton and Knox with me. And Kelton just wanted to, like, he loves fishing. He would fish all day, every day if he could.
My man.
And so I just gave him a rod and an ES lure, and he just walked the beach. It was just casting.
Yeah, there you go.
I was like, good luck.
Yeah.
Like, maybe he'll catch us a ladyfish.
Yeah.
But he caught his first Spanish all by himself.
Awesome. That's
On
a big deal.
he was throwing the 8'6" dagger.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
caught us,
impressive.
like, casting it, everything. I didn't do anything.
That's
Caught his
great.
first
Rod,
Spanish.
Yeah.
And he caught 2 that day. But he hooked into something decent, and he was a little down from me, but I could see the rod going. And of course, he doesn't know what to do, so he's just cranking down the drag. I'm like, no.
Right.
And he ends up popping it off
Oh,
or pulled
dang.
the hook on it. I have no idea what it was. But then
That's
you like,
kinda
have to
cool.
explain, like, if the fish is running, let him run.
Right.
Like, this is how we have to do these things. But he was just going to crank it
Yeah.
down. And
Just lock that baby down.
Because he'll do that, like, when they fish the little ponds at the house. Honestly, he has more fun just trying to, like, hook trash that's in the pond or like
Oh, yeah.
branches.
Sure.
So he'll hook a branch, just tighten the drag as much as he can, and try to pull a branch out of the
funny.
water. So
Well,
he
it's
hooked
good
that
practice.
fish, and he was like, "Yep, crank it."
Dang.
But
Well,
it was
it
fun.
could have been a redfish.
yeah,
They'll eat
yeah.
those ES lures.
Could have
I
been
mean, I
a
don't-
king.
That would have
You
been
never
awesome.
Or
Right?
That would have been sick.
Tarpon.
know. I wasn't gonna say that. It's too soon. Cobia.
Right?
Could have been, man.
Sailfish. I mean, no telling.
Who knows, man?
But
Definitely.
Jack, you got anything? Well, yeah, we can start. I was just saying, do you have anything cool coming up? Anything else you want to talk about?
It's these dance moves from this music.
Oh yeah.
I think Jack would sound really good with one of these effects.
Oh,
Where is
get a
it?
deep.
That one. Oh, hey. I lost the typing. That's how I felt. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Well, thanks for listening to another Fishing Not Catching podcast. Yeah, buddy. Thanks for being with us, Jack.
Oh yeah, it was a blast.
We'll have to have you back.
Oh yeah.
Have to have you back, Jack. If you haven't already made it down to Beach Bum Outdoors, come check us out in Gulf Shores. You made a rhyme.
Oh.
I thought it was.
Was the deep?
Yeah. Where did we go?
There it is. Boys and ladies.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know what all these are. That's the, come on, I got, that's the,